So, hello everyone. So, this is the new chapter. We are going to start off geography, right? It is a population, right? So, first of all, I want to ask you that the main question is that what do you mean by population? Population means population means in a particular area there are number of people are living in that area, like it is considered as the population. And India, and is everyone is aware about it, like India is the one of the biggest populated country in the world, right? In 195 countries, India is the most populated country in the world now, 2023, right? Okay, so population is an important source of any country. Okay, this is one of the important source of any country. Like for example, if the country is most populated, definitely if they utilize their population in a right way, definitely the country will become more effective. So that is why it is saying the population is the most important resource of any country. The qualitative aspects of a population are important for a nation economic and social progress. Like as I said, like if you use a proper way to use the population in right direction, then definitely the nation economic and social progress, the society will be progress very fast. So now we are going to understand about the population of two country. As you know that which country, Brazil and India, right? Okay, so there are dot population is given there, and there is a chloroplath method given that, right? Okay, so let's try to understand from a little bit geographical explanation of India. Okay, Indian population. Okay, Indian population is around 125 crores according to the census 2011, but now it is already increased, it is nearby 200 crores, right? So into the actually the we can say 12 years back the population was 121 years ago, but now right now we are living in 2023. So the population is nearby 200 crores according to the census 2011, right? Because it is approximately they are saying 121 crores in 2011. India is the second most population country in the world at that time, but now it is the first. India occupies only 2.4 or 2.41% of the land area of the world. Okay, India is occupying how much percent in the land area in the world? 2.41%, right? In the world, where it supports the 17.5% of the world population, but now it is increased, right? Now it is 25 to 26% of the world population they are contributing. Like for example, the world population is 100%, so India alone itself is contributing 20% of the population from India, right? And the land is 2.441%. India's average population density is, if I talk about the average population density is per square meter, according to the per square meter. Okay, per square meter. Okay, you need to square, you can take a tile also of a square meter, then you can say per square meter, the in each per square meter there will be a around approximately 400 people will be standing in that area, right? 382% will be standing in that area. This is the average population of Indian density, right? So Indian population is very unevenly distributed. The population of India is distributed not in a proper way. It is distributed unevenly. Like in Mumbai, some people are crowded, and in Delhi, some people are crowded. Unevenly distributed in India. Like in village, the people are very less, right? It is unevenly distributed. Physiography and climate play an important role in the distribution of population. If I talk about why it is uneven, because of the physiography and climate, because of the physiography distribution and the climate of India makes us uneven distributed, right? Okay, unevenly distributed, and due to the fertile land, plain land, and availability of water, human settlement have been established in these parts for many centuries. If I talk about why you settle in Mumbai, because of which reason? Because of facility like fertile land, plain land, available of water. Okay, like some people like farmer will stay not in Mumbai, they will stay in fertile land, and we will stay where we get available of water, right? So India is humans, like in India the people are settling according to this region for so many years. Okay, due to farming industries and trades. Okay, due to farming industries and trading, the proportion of the population got concentrated in few places. Because of farming, okay, because of industries, because of trade, the some proportion of population are got concentrated in a few places. Like take example of Mumbai. Why people are coming over here? Because of trading, because of industries are there. Why people are settling in the north side? Because of farming, right? So people are concentrated, which means people are more populated in a particular few places because of the farming industries or a trade. For example, the northern plains of the country, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, etc. On the contrary, if I talk about on the contrary, in the mountainous hilly region, dry desert areas, okay, in the mountainous hilly region, dry desert areas, dense forest areas, okay. If I talk about the hilly region, okay, dry desert areas and dense forest areas, density is sparse, okay. If I talk about the mountainous hilly region, the desert areas are dry and dense forest areas, and density is sparse. Like because of the deserted area, because of the forest areas, density over there, the density of population is very less, is very sparse because of inaccessibility of facilities and data flight. For example, in national park you will see lots of population are living there. Why? Because of the density of forest. Like in Rajasthan you will see the population are there, no, because of the deserted area, right? Because the people are not going to live, people, the facilities, like there is an absence of facilities, there is a tough life, right? The life is very tough over there, okay, right? Now here over, like if you see the figure 6.1, India's population density is going over here. So according to 2011, can you tell me like the where the more than 500 people are living, in which area? Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, right? Where the less than 100 people are living, less than 100, Jammu and Kashmir, Arunachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, right? So these areas, the less than 100 and 200 people are living, right? Okay, per kilometer it is explaining, okay. Now let's try to understand the population distribution and the population density. Population distributed how in India, like if you see in India how the population is distributed, like majority of the population are in North India, right? It is distributed over there, okay. So if I talk about the Brazil, you can see near the city in the escarpment area people are distributed over here, people are not living over there because there are highlands are there, right? So Brazil is the most populated country in the South American continent. If I talk about in the South America continent, Brazil is the only one country which is the one of the most populated in that continent, right? In Asia, sorry, in the world, India is the most populated. In Asia also it is the most populated. So with a population of around 19 crores, okay, so there are 19 crores are there according to the 2010. Now it is increases till 25 or 26 crore. It ranks the fifth in the world, okay, it ranks the fifth in the world. It is also the fifth in the world respect to the area, also respect to the area it is also the fifth, okay. The Brazil occupies 5.6 of the world total land and has 2.78% of the world total population, okay, 2.7 more than India, right? They are contributing more. Therefore the density of population is around, okay, 23 per square kilometer, okay. Therefore the density of population according to the area, per square there are 23 people you will find, and in India per square kilometer you will find the 382 person in India, and here 23%, very less, right? Okay. So one square pub is equal to 80 people, right? Okay. The density of population is very uneven in Brazil, same like India. Uneven. People are staying in the uh, coastal area. Why not in the inner side? It is uneven, right? Majority of the Brazil have concentrated within the 300 kilometer. Like majority of the people are actually living in the 300 kilometer. On the other hand, the interior the interior in the Amazon basin is very sparsely populated. If I talk about, the people are very sparse over there, like the people are not living concentrated, is very sparse. Okay, if I talk about the interior of the Amazon, in Amazon is over here, so people are living very sparse, dur dur. Okay. Unfavorable climate, heavy rainfall, inaccessibility, and dense forest are the barriers to development of human settlement here. Okay, because of unfavorable climate, unfavorable heavy rainfall, inaccessibility, and dense forest are the barrier of the development of human settlement there, like interior of the Amazon. Therefore, the settlement occur in the few places in Amazon basin. That is why the settlement are few places in Amazon basin. Central and western part of Brazil is less populated. If I talk about the central part of the Brazil and the western part of the Brazil is less populated. Okay, the density of population in the highlands of Brazil is moderate. If I talk about the density over, like the western part is very less populated. If I talk about the Brazil highlands, okay, Brazil highlands of Brazil, it's moderate over here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop over here, and then the population explore composition here, it is explaining like what is the population explore age and sex ratio, right? So geographical explanation of that. Okay, so I'm going to stop.